Okay guys, this is my first screencast ever, so no making fun of me. One of the first things I did is I logged onto the system. You could see I'm doing this bright and early in the morning. I'm in Eastern time, so it was about 5 a.m. This server must be in California. Looking at top, you could see top is 99% idle. Here are some sessions waiting on the CPU. And how is that possible when the system is 99% idle? Well, I'll show you. I logged into SQL Plus and I ran a command finding all the sessions for the SN data user that are active. And I wanted to get their SID, their serial number, their running time, and then their what they're waiting on, and then their SQL ID. Here is my first cut at it. I didn't make the output buffer wide enough, so I resized it with set lines 300 and saw 26 active SN data sessions, and they were all running the same SQL. And they're all waiting on an event called CPU Quantum. It's part of Resource Manager, and it means these sessions are being throttled. So it looks like there might be some sort of performance issue, and Oracle is limiting how much work these guys are allowed to perform. I do not know if Jorge has configured Resource Manager or how he has. I haven't bothered to check yet. I'd rather talk to him about it first. But let's see what these sessions are all doing. They're all running the same thing, so it should be very easy to diagnose. So looking at VDAR-SQL for that SQL ID, I found that they're all running this query, which is part of the random offer search. Knowing that I made some changes to it last night, I could have either A, introduced a bug, performance related, or B, we could be seeing issues based on the way that it's being called. It might be very picky depending on what parameters are going into it. So I thought about looking at the input parameters with VLAR bind to capture, but noticing that they all have the same SQL child number, I don't think I'm going to get any useful information out of that. And I can go into more detail if anyone wants to know why. So then I just built a quick command to generate kill sessions statements against all of these active sessions. And here's the result of that query. And from there I just copied and pasted this into SQL Plus. I killed all these sessions that were currently executing the random offer search. That freed me up to compile a new version. I undid my changes from last night. I grabbed the prior version out of SVN, executed the query. It seemed to run fine. So the next thing to do is for me to coordinate with Rob and some of the others and find out how this query was being called, so we can make sure we don't have this problem going forward. He mentioned that there are some issues with parameters, and I'd like to know exactly how the query was being called so that we can identify and then troubleshoot any performance problems. So that's what I did to clear up these sessions this morning, and so I can compile it and revert to the older version. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.